Hello and welcome to Clarity for UPSC. I'm Dr. Shivin. This is the official launch video of the Economy Foundation module for UPSC CSE 2025 and 2026. I have designed this module in such a way that after you do this module, economy is never going to be a problem for us. Let's get started. What are the main problems we face when we are studying economy? The first is that we have a difficulty in understanding concepts. So to solve that problem, what we will do is look at every single concept of economy that is in our syllabus, look at it from a logical point of view, a rational point of view, and understand it. Economy बहुत बार हमें एग्जाम में याद नहीं आती. We have an inability to remember economy. This is mainly because we are focused on rote learning. We try to memorize the concepts. That's not what we're going to do here. We're going to focus on the concepts by understanding them so that when we are solving questions in the exam, be it prelims, be it mains, जब भी हम कोई question solve कर रहे हो, we are actually doing it through our understanding and not trying to use our memory and connect the dots. The third major problem in economy is the problem of bulky notes. I've pioneered this in the UPSC ecosystem and I will continue this. One-pager revision notes that will be crisp, that will help you revise the entire syllabus of economy within 4 to 5 hours just before your prelims. आप कितना भी पढ़ लो, before prelims, before mains, we have very less time to revise every subject, and these one-pager notes that I've done successfully for science and tech and environment, I will now implement for economy to ensure that whenever we are reading economy, in 4 to 5 hours, we are able to revise all the concepts and give our best attempt forward. The next problem is that we have a lack of proper practice for prelims. हमें अच्छे questions ही नहीं मिलते कि हम उनकी practice कर सकें. So in this course, what we are going to do is solve 10 years previous year questions created by UPSC, not only in the civil services exam, but also the questions that UPSC has given us in the CDS exam, the CAPF exam, the geoscientist, and the EPFO exam. Basically, every single question that UPSC has created on economy in the last 10 years, we are going to solve right here. But these are previous year questions. What about practice? Practice करने के लिए, we will have weekly assignments that will have MCQs exactly on UPSC pattern designed by me to ensure that you are ensuring your complete coverage as well as practice of this subject. The last problem is recalling in the exam. Since we will be understanding through concepts, solving all PYQs, doing active recall together, solving weekly assignments and understanding economy through graphs, this problem is going to be solved and we are going to have our best foot forward as far as economy is concerned. What are the features of this course? It will have live lectures taken by me, Dr. Shivin, from Monday to Friday. Now, the problem that I feel a lot of places have is that live lectures में dictation हो रही होती है. You are not school students. You actually need good content and explanation. So I will give you mind map based class notes PDFs before the lecture starts ताकि आपके पास सारे notes हों. You are able to just listen to me, understand and then read the notes that are in front of you that I have written out for you ताकि हम कम से कम time में maximum concepts cover कर सकें. Now, if these notes become bulky, that will also be a problem because we won't be able to revise effectively. To solve that problem, we have crisp one-pager notes to revise the entire syllabus in 4 to 5 hours. We will cover current affairs for economy for UPSC 2025 and 2026. Now, this is something I wanted to explain. Economy is not a current affairs based subject. First, we need to understand concepts. Once we have understood these concepts, then we need to apply them on current affairs. The two most important things for current affairs in economy are the budget and the economic survey, and both of them come out in February of each year. So मान लीजिए you are preparing for UPSC CSE 2025. We will read the concepts right now and understand the current affairs that have happened till November end. जब ये कोर्स चल रहा होगा तब तक के current affairs हम अभी पढ़ेंगे. But these two main things will remain. What I will do is that in March, after these documents have come out, been detailed, the budget has been passed by the government, in March, we will take updation classes for UPSC CSE 2025 covering the entire budget and economic survey. This is a one-stop solution for economy. You don't need to worry. I'm not going to leave you hanging. अगर आप यहाँ आ रहे हो, economy problem is now solved for you. Similarly, if you are someone who is preparing for 2026, you understand the concepts now. We will have one current affairs updation with you in March and then another current affairs updation with you in March 2026, ताकि आप अपने प्रीलिम्स से पहले इकोनॉमिक सर्वे और बजट करके जा रहे हो. We will also ensure कि बाकी जो भी current affairs throughout the year हुए हैं वो भी इस टाइम पे कवर हो जाएं. So this is not only a static based course, it is a static and current affairs based course. Budget and economic survey will be covered. Previous year questions, any previous year question that UPSC has created on economy in the last 10 years, regardless of where it has been asked, will get covered here. We will have weekly MCQ based assignments. The course is going to be live, but you can watch the recordings any number of times, and the validity is till prelims 2026. So both people who are giving for 2025 and people who are going to give the exam in 2026 can rely on this. Now, what will this course cover? We will cover complete economy and agriculture for prelims. We'll cover all the static concepts and the current affairs, all previous year questions. We will also do all the basic mains concepts of these two subjects that are required for you to write good answers in the mains. Now, for full disclosure, ताकि बाद में कोई expectation mismatch ना रहे, this is not a GS3 mains module. GS3 में इकोनॉमी एग्रीकल्चर के अलावा भी मेंस में बहुत चीजें पूछी जाती हैं, and I've already done a module for that. This is an economy and agriculture foundation module. We will do everything required for these two subjects in prelims, every single previous year question. We will discuss some mains previous year questions also and do some basic mains concepts ताकि mains और prelims के लिए ये दो subject आपके sort हो जाएं. PYQs I've already mentioned. Current affairs for 2025 and 2026 will also be covered, like I've already mentioned to you. Now, what is the class methodology? The idea is that we will focus merely on the concepts first. First, understand the entire conceptual architecture of economy. We will not do rote learning. We will do a logical breakdown of each subject and each topic here. And we will also focus on interrelated topics such as poverty. Now, poverty is something that we study in economy. GS1 के syllabus में भी poverty है, GS2 के syllabus में भी poverty है, GS4 में poverty based case studies आती हैं. So it's not that my job is only to teach you economy and only teach you poverty from an economy perspective. The advantage I have here is that I have cleared the exam myself, so I understand कि एक चीज बार-बार at multiple places we need to use the same data. So I will ensure that if we are reading a topic like poverty, we have read it across the board and we have covered questions for all things that are related to this particular topic. So the interlinkages and interrelated topics will be my focus. Now let's talk of the course schedule. देखो, जब हमें इस कोर्स में एक शेड्यूल से हमें समझना है इकोनॉमी होती क्या है, this will be one thing that I want you to keep in your mind, maybe take a screenshot, because we will keep coming back to this over and over again. We will start with microeconomics. Now, microeconomics is not directly asked. In most of the papers, microeconomics is not directly asked. बहुत कम पूछा जाता है. But this is where we understand the basics of economy. This is where we understand the law of demand and the law of supply. उसके बाद जब हम आगे चीजें पढ़ेंगे तो हम रियलाइज करेंगे डिमांड सप्लाई से क्वांटिटी और प्राइस पे क्या फर्क पड़ता है. फिर हमें आगे इसी ग्राफ बेस्ड अंडरस्टैंडिंग से सब कुछ समझना है. When we are reading inflation, we will understand that interest rate in the economy is nothing but the price of money. First, we will understand the basics of microeconomy, the law of demand, the law of supply, welfare laws, subsidies, etc. What is land, what is labor, what is capital, entrepreneurship, and all of the basics that economy offers. Uske baad we will read macroeconomics. Now, this is the essential thing that we need to know. Microeconomics is essentially done at an individual level. Macroeconomics is what future civil servants need to know, because whenever you take a decision, it will not only have an impact on you and your organization. Wherever you are working in the government, it will have an impact on the entire economy. Macroeconomic objectives of any country in the world are four: low and stable rate of inflation, low unemployment, high growth, and equity in the distribution of income. अगर आप देखो हमारा पूरा इकोनॉमी का सिलेबस इसी चीज पे बेस्ड है. लो एंड स्टेबल रेट ऑफ इन्फ्लेशन जब हम पढ़ेंगे, यहीं पर हम मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी, बैंकिंग, लोन्स पढ़ेंगे. लो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट जब हम पढ़ेंगे तो हम गवर्नमेंट की स्कीम्स, व्हाई अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट हैपेंस, इट्स इफेक्ट्स ऑन द जीडीपी पढ़ेंगे. जब हम हाई ग्रोथ पढ़ेंगे, देन वी विल अंडरस्टैंड द इंडस्ट्रियल पॉलिसी, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर एंड व्हाई द गवर्नमेंट इज फोकसिंग ऑन ग्रोथ. एंड जब हम इक्विटी इन द डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ इनकम पढ़ेंगे तब हम पॉवर्टी, इनइक्वालिटी, इस टाइप के टॉपिक्स पढ़ेंगे. Now, once we are reading these four objectives broadly at the global level and in the Indian context, then we are going to read two things: fiscal and monetary policy, because the government only has these two tools to control these four objectives. So first we'll understand the basics of economy, कि economy होता क्या है. Then we'll understand कि macroeconomic objectives for any country are this. India is doing this to achieve this. इसको करने के लिए गवर्नमेंट के पास दो ऑप्शंस हैं, फिस्कल और मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी. फिस्कल पॉलिसी में गवर्नमेंट बजटिंग, मॉनेटरी पॉलिसी में आरबीआई एंड ऑल द फंक्शंस ऑफ द सेंट्रल बैंक. इसके बाद वी विल रीड इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक्स, द आइडिया ऑफ एक्सपोर्ट्स, इंपोर्ट्स, करंट अकाउंट डेफिसिट, एक्सेट्रा. And then in the end we will read agriculture, because specifically it has been mentioned in our main syllabus. So this sector of the economy we'll focus on, and we'll also read the other two sectors of the economy, industry and services. पूरे कोर्स में हम इसी ग्राफ पे रिलाई करेंगे और एंड तक इंटरनेशनल इकोनॉमिक्स भी माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स से लिंक्ड होगा, ताकि वी हैव वन सॉर्ट ऑफ लिंकेज, हमें कुछ रटना ना पड़े. All of it is put into one place for us. Then the schedule and class timings. The first class that I will take will be an orientation class on the 7th of November. This 7th of November, the timing of this class will be 4:30 p.m. and it will be live. In this orientation class, of course, I will discuss in detail what we're going to do. You will not need to read any other books, but I'll also tell you how to use the PDFs, how to make notes, etc. Then from 11th November, that is Monday, we will start this course. On 11th November, we will start this course from Monday to Friday, 5 classes a week at 4:30 p.m. and the class will approximately be 2.5 hours. So you can say 4:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday to Friday is the live class timing, and you can watch the recordings any number of times. So who is this course designed for? This is specifically designed for two people. One is freshers who have never read economy before. आपने कभी economy नहीं पढ़ा है, this is the place for you to be. After this, your problem of economy gets sorted. And the second and more importantly, this course is designed for people who have read economy but lack a solid foundation in it, lack a solid conceptual understanding in it. आपने पढ़ लिया है but आप उसको रटने की कोशिश करते हो. This is the place to ensure that you will never need to mug up economy again. Now, I was getting a lot of questions on this, so I'll sort this out right here. I am going to do an economy prelims revision module in January also. So what is the difference between these two things? The foundation module is going to be at a much slower pace. I'm going to explain every single concept in a lot of detail. Both of them will cover economy from scratch. But in the economy foundation module, my pace is going to be very slow, relatively slower, so that I can explain every single concept in detail. And in the revision module, the prelims revision module, I'll be relatively faster. That is the first difference. In the economy foundation module, I'm also going to teach the basic mains concepts of economy and agriculture. But as said in the name, the economy prelims revision module will focus on complete prelims coverage, not on mains coverage. So I hope this detail is also clear to you now. The course link and all the other relevant details are in the description and in the first comment. I hope this course is able to solve some of the problems that we face in our preparation, and I will hopefully see you now on 7th November in the orientation class. If you have any other questions, you can send us a mail at ask@sarthi.com or call us on this number, and see you on 7th in the orientation of the Economy Foundation module. Thank you.